Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We are live, because there is a tropical storm heading our way. Well, whoever lives in Long Island, which will be including me, but there's a tropical storm on the way. And there's a bunch of people that live in the island that need to, start thinking about immediately e evacuating the area. So, let's begin. Let Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. Alright. So, anyways, it's not. I'm trying to get an accurate radar so I can show you what the weather looks like. But this is um. Just give me a second, guys. Alright. So, I'm not gonna be able to find the weather radar, which kind of ridiculous when I need it. So anyway, guys, so this is basically what the Long Island Railroad has just sent. They pinned the message. So this is what the railroad is saying. I don't mean to press it. So Long Island Railroad is saying we advise traveling today if you need to get back west by Monday. We've added an extra westbound train by departing Montauk today at 1:23 for those on the east end who wish to head home before the heaviest of Tropical Storm Henri, which is in the area on Sunday. Other westbound trains are scheduled to depart Montauk today at 3:30, 5:37, 7:37. Henri is expected to bring heavy rain and high winds. We're ready to respond to any issues. False. But know that train service on Sunday may be impacted. Check weather reports in the LIRR Train Time app for the latest real-time service information when considering your travel. Stay safe. So, well, it actually got into a tropical storm now. I wouldn't call it a hurricane. It's a tropical storm now. Once it reaches the southern beaches of Long Island, it's gonna turn into a tropical storm as of right now. But the weather might, you never know, guys. The weather may change. Yeah, so as of right now, it's a Hurricane 1. It's a hurricane, the Category 1 hurricane right now. But the hurricane is still south about 100 miles south. 100 miles south. But when it starts reaching towards, let me see, when this hurricane starts, when the eye of the storm starts reaching towards, southern beaches and Long Island, that means, then it's gonna start, decreasing to a tropical storm. Right now, well, earlier this week, it was supposed to hit the eye of the hurricane was supposed to hit Montauk. The other time, then the next day the weather changed, and then the eye of the storm, which was supposed to be a hurricane, was supposed to be reaching and literally in the middle of Long Island, the eye of the storm. Right now, it's the eye of the storm. Right now, it's gonna be reaching just east of Riverhead in Southampton. That's where the tropical storm or the eye will be passing by. So if you live, all I'm gonna say is that if you live east of, let's see. I did not want to say the wrong information, guys, but you see, guys, if you live in Eastern Long Island, you should pretty much start planning on where to go. My suggestion is that if this comes to a Hurricane 1, if it goes back to a Category 1 hurricane, or if it's still, the same forecast as of right now, my suggestion is start making plans and just get out of Eastern Long Island. There's a storm surge warning. Storm surge watch. Yeah, so right now there's a storm surge warning. That means, if you don't know what storm surges are, that means that basically if you live near water, or the ocean, that means that, well, basically what storm surges are means that if you live near water or an ocean, which is Long Island, all of that heavy rain, it is gonna start rising, just like snow. The snow is gonna start increasing just as the rain, and it is gonna cause a bunch of flooding problems. The Long Island Railroad is not prepared for this. I tell you right now, just like the other storms, they're not prepared. So, yeah. Alright guys, so we just got breaking news on the Metro North. Metro North is also suspending service starting Alright, sorry guys, I'm just looking at my phone right now. But anyways, Metro North is starting to suspend service. I just got the notification. I'll be getting there in just a second. But anyways, if you live in Eastern Long Island, my suggestion is start planning now. And you have to be leaving. And if you plan, you have to pack your bags and go somewhere for a couple days. Go to what? Just start heading west towards New York City, and just stay somewhere in a hotel for a couple days. But you see, this is not a good situation for people who lives in Eastern Long Island. I tell you, because this is kind of serious storm. It's like last year's storm. The Long Island Railroad, there was so much debris, there was so much stuff on the tracks, and it took the Long Island Railroad about 5 hours. 5 hours to clean that. Well, it took more than 5 hours to start having service again. But it's not looking good, guys. It's just not. So yeah, so much in North Church just said something else. I'll show you guys in just a minute. I'm sorry guys, a viewer just sent me something. But anyways, the viewer sent me a bunch of planes that is heading west, which is pretty good. I'll be pleased if people you know, my recommendation is if you live in Montauk, and if you stay there the entire storm, uh, I'm just gonna say, just good luck and stay safe. That's all I'm gonna say. But you see, my suggestion: if you live Montauk, Southampton, North, all those stations that is east of, all those stations that is east of Ronkonkoma, and all the stations that is but all I'm gonna say, guys, is if you live east of Babylon, east of Ronkonkoma, of course, and east of Port Jefferson, you're better off um evacuating and head west, because I don't even know if the governor has even issued a state of emergency for Long Island. I don't even know, but I will check on that in just a second. That's why we are live, because I'm trying to, not trying to force people, and I'm not trying to scare people, but this is a pretty serious storm, and it's not looking good. So, if you live west of Long Island, I'm sorry, not in western Long Island. If you live in eastern Long Island, like east of, well, in Port Jefferson area, east of Ronkonkoma, and east of Mastic Shirley, basically, and all the other stations in Montauk, you better get on a train or drive, go to Western Long Island, stay at a hotel for a couple days, and then you can head back. But you see, this is a pretty serious storm, and it's really not good. So, like I said, that is why the Long Island Railroad is having a possible service suspension later tonight. So this is what the railroad just said. With Hurricane Henri tracking towards Long Island's east end, which is stations like Montauk, east of Ronkonkoma, Riverhead, Greenport, trains like stations like those, you guys better think about evacuating. Like, this is serious. So this is some more information that we got. With we will practically suspend service tonight on the Montauk Branch east of Patchogue and to from Greenport east of Ronkonkoma following the departure of today's last regular scheduled trains. Just so you know, right now Port Jefferson Branch is not suspended right now, but I am not going to be surprised if the Port Jefferson Branch also gets suspended because of flooding and all those stuff. So if the Port Jefferson Branch gets us suspended, most likely I am not going to go live due to the fact that I am live now and I got stuff to do later today. But yeah. Alright, so it just seems like Andrew Cuomo has made an announcement at 1:15 about the storm. I'm gonna see if I can try to pull that up. So yeah. So anyways, these are the trains that are running today to bring you back west to Port Montauk Station. These are the trains departing Montauk Station at 3:30 p.m., 5:37, 7:37. The last train out of Spionk Station departs at 11:57. That is when the storm might possibly start. Customers on the North Fork, trains departing Greenport Station today at 5:03 p.m. and 9:03 p.m. On Sunday, passenger train service won't resume until we have checked In fact, check sure and determine it is safe to do so. Check LIRR train time map for real-time service status. More information, visit this link, new MTA info. So this is, yeah. I think I already retweeted this. Yeah. So I do not think if people have, you know. Yeah, so it looks like this is about Andrew Cuomo. Alright, so this is some more good information. Final trains to run before service between those stations is suspended are as follows. 12:10 p.m. train from Jamaica arriving at Montauk at 2:53 going eastbound. 6:50 train from Ronkonkoma arriving Greenport at 8:15 and 7:41 train from Jamaica arriving at Spearneck at 9:15. If you live in the Montauk area, the last train departing Montauk is at 7:37, and after that, that is gonna be it for tonight. If you live between Montauk and Speonk, if you live between Speonk and Montauk, last train will be departing at 7:37 from Montauk. If you miss that train, you guys are basically screwed if you have to drive. And then you're gonna have to drive, and if you don't have to, and if you can't drive, then I don't know what else to say, but ask your friend to come pick you up. Or something like that. Or just stay at your house and just be safe. But yeah, once again, if you live in Montauk and between Speonk and Montauk, last train departing Montauk is at 7:37 going westbound to Jamaica. That's the last train, and after that, the last train departing Greenport is at 9:03, arriving at Ronkonkoma at 10:26. That way you can transfer. So that's the last train. 9:03 train from Greenport is the last train. So think about it before 9 o'clock. Last train on the Montauk line, which will be departing Speonk at 11:57. So that is the last train from Speonk. So if you miss the 7:37 train from Montauk, you're better off going to Speonk because that's the last train, arriving at Jamaica at 1:39 a.m. So that is the last train on the Montauk line, and after that, service is gonna be suspended until Sunday. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised if the LIRR suspends service the entire day tomorrow and suspends service on Monday. So that is why, people should have started planning this already. So this is some good information. I like this post. So this is Andrew Cuomo's update. So Metro North is suspending service. So this is Metro North. This is not Long Island Railroad, but this is Metro North. This is some good information as well. Metro North is starting to tweet stuff. But anyways, service will be suspended on the New Haven line and Dansbury Water New Canaan Bridge starting at 4 a.m. Sunday, August 22nd. Service will also be suspended on the Wysaic branch. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Last trains to run before service is suspended are as follows. Train 6573 departing New Haven at 11:35. Train 6399 departing Stamford at 12:58 in the morning, Sunday morning. Train 6502 departing Grand Central at 1:47 a.m. and train 6304 departing Grand Central at 1:53 a.m. So, looks like these are the last trains. So, and also there will be modified service on the Harlem and Hudson lines. Check the status of your train before you head out. For more detailed information, check the My MTA app or Metro North on Twitter. So let's go to Metro North on Twitter. So this is some good information as well. Let's go to Metro North. No. Yeah, so we have already read this already. Metro North has tweeted this already, so yeah. None WS New York. So I'm gonna be retweeting this. This is from National. You're better off listening to National Weather Service of New York. So this is from Steve Bellone from he's looks like a Suffolk County exit. I'm sorry, I can't say this one. Executive. I'm sorry, I cannot say this one. But this is what he's saying. I'm announcing a voluntary evacuation. He says, I am announcing a voluntary evacuation order to urge residents and visitors of Fire Island to leave for their own safety. Because they're expecting heavy rain. I urge residents to check ferry service times and make plans to leave the barrier island tonight. So, this is from 3 hours ago. Hurricane Henri is strengthening. Be ready and prepare for extended power outages in some areas. Yeah, also prepare for some power outage. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. My apologies for the pause there. Anyways, this is the greatest flash flood risk over the next 2 days. This is New York. This is a marginal 20% chance of flash flooding. So if you live in especially Long Island, it's especially Long Island. Away from the coast, heavy rain is likely the biggest hazard from Henri. Expect a widespread 3 to 5 inches of rainfall with locally higher amounts. Flooding is likely. So, yeah, and also, my, that tweet that you just saw, which is this tweet, that is, true. Travel will be very difficult tomorrow as well. Just give me a second, guys. Alright, so my apologies, but the positive again. So well, I don't even know what this means. I'm not even gonna. So MTA suspending some LIRR services. Metro North services. Hurricane Henri approaches. So last boat off file line. To die on your own. Some eastern bridges on the LIRR will stop at midnight. Huh. So anyways, this is some of the stuff anyway, so So anyway, stuff, guys, this is basically the last. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's gonna be it basically. So anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like these type of videos, make sure you hit the bell for notifications of a new video. For those of you planning on not evacuating in Eastern Long Island, um, good luck. We wish you the best, I guess. But I am trying to encourage people to evacuate if you live in Eastern Long Island, because this storm is supposed to be having some pretty heavy rain. And it's just not looking good. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay safe of the storm. I am expecting some flooding in Eastern Long Island. So anyway, guys, stay safe. I may go live tomorrow. It depends if another service line gets us suspended, but most likely I may not, since I am here. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your day and have a good rest of your weekend.